Okay, this is strip number 1, and this is writing equations and inequalities from problem situations. So Cammie and George each begin saving money for a new computer. Cammie saves $5 per week plus $50 she receives for her birthday. George saves $7 per week. Which of the following can be used to find W, the number of weeks until George has saved at least the same amount as Cammie? And so when they use this word at least, we know at least means greater than or equal to. Just like if you tell somebody, I need at least $25 to mow your lawn, that means that you want at least $25 or more than $25. So at least means greater than or equal to. So Cammie saves $5 per week plus $50 that she's already have saved. So $5 per means 5x. Then she has an additional $50 she's already saved. So I'm going to write the letter C and put it in this box. That's going to represent Cammie. All right, next, George saves $7 per week. So I know 7 and per means a multiplier, so that's going to be 7x. And I'm going to put a J in this box for George. All right, now it says, when would George have at least the same amount as Cammie? So George is going to go here. 7x has at least, so this means at least, and Cammie has 5x plus 50. All right, so I'm looking for an inequality that shows this. Now, because it says at least, this is going to help me eliminate some answer choices. At least is an inequality, so A cannot be right because it has an equation with it. All right, now, if I look at letter B can't be right because it has less than. It should be less than or equal to, so B can't be right. And so that means I have to look at the other pieces here. Well, if I look at letter C has Cammie being greater than George. And our statement says, or question says, George has saved at least the same amount. So that means George should have the same amount as Cammie or greater. And so this one is backwards, so it can't be right. So that leaves me with letter D, 7W greater than or equal to 5W plus 50, and that's what we have over here. So these two, they match. So D is the right answer. All right, moving on to problem number 2 here. It says Liam and Harper are racing on a track, and Liam runs 4 miles per hour and gets 2,500 miles head start. Harper runs 0.5 or 5/10 miles per hour faster than Liam. Okay, so if Harper and Liam run the same distance, how many hours X do they run? All right. First, let's look at Liam. And here they're saying that Liam runs 4 miles per hour and gets a 2,500 head start. So 4 miles per hour would mean 4x plus they're getting a head start of 0.25. And so let me correct that. All right, and then next it says Harper runs 0.5 miles per hour faster, or 5/10 of a mile faster. So I'm going to add 5/10 to 4, and that would make that 4.5. So that's his miles per hour. So 4.5 miles per hour faster than Liam. So I'm going to box that in, and that's going to be for Harper. All right, so now it says, when will they kind of like run the same distance? So that means when they say same distance, they want them to be equal to each other. So I need Liam's expression to be equal to Harper. And so when I do that, that's going to give me my equation of 4x plus 2,500 equals 4 and 5/10 x. All right, so I want to look and match them up. Well, when I look at letter F has 4x plus 0.25, which matches Liam. But if I look on the other side, this one does not match Harper. Okay, so that one can be right. Then when I look at the second equation, 4x plus 0 and 2500 equals 4.5x, that looks like our problem, so it does match. All right, when I look at letter H, the thing that throws me off with letter H, I do see Liam's expression written correctly, but I don't see Harper's expression written correctly. So that makes that one wrong. And then for the last one, I see here, instead of having a head start, this would represent him being behind. So this one cannot be right. So the best answer here is letter G.